As is love doesn't exist. Episode 61.
But still, you have to tell me. That way I can solve it. Whatever it is, I can handle it.
Even if I say it, it won't change much.
What?
The life I had to live for 7 years until I turned 25 in order to switch places with Yunhai, I mean, it won't change. And it will be even more sad. My parents can't possibly say that they will take me away right away, so of course I won't tell them. Then Grandpa, Ijin's parents and Ijin and Guihyun Appa will watch this anxiously. Because I can't choose a future where Yunhai will die because of me. You mean I have to endure like that for 7 years? Now I can't stand it anymore. I don't want to talk about this, but in the past, Guihyun Appa died. He married Yunhai and lived well. But he died in a car accident. At that time, I thought the accident happened because I hated those two people. I have one wish. So that Yunhai becomes unhappy. No more and no less, just as unhappy as me. So I hope Guihyun Appa won't die this time and live well.
You should be quiet and finish your relationship with Ijin. All I have to do is marry the great-granddaughter of the real White Knight as my partner at the right time.
I know he asked too much, but I can't refuse. I know Yunhai will get married when she's over 25 years old. I thought about staying quiet until the two of them get married, but the future has changed, and this time, the accident happened before they even got married. Guihyun Appa still hasn't woken up. This may sound stupid, but I want to do whatever it takes to prevent Ijin from marrying Yunhai. I want to prove that the monk was wrong, who said that the real owner of the White Knight will return to his place.
For that reason. But he was right. Because the real great-granddaughter of the White Knight is not Kim Yunhai but you.
Did you really find solid evidence?
Yes, and before I found it, I already suspected that it would happen.
How?
Because he is your great-grandfather, not anyone else.
Hearing those words, the sadness that I had been holding inside me for a while flowed out all at once, along with my tears. I want to tell the world that the real author of the White Knight is great-grandfather Choi Deokgu. Although he was poor, he had a high spirit and was a person who created fine and beautiful things with his rough hands. If there was only one person who understood the truth about my great-grandfather's injustice, it would feel like a breath of fresh air to me. It turns out that the only person was him. Like a winter day in the past, he waited without a word until I stopped crying.
Are you done crying now?
Yes, I'm sorry.
If you've calmed down, take a look at this. This was kept by Professor Kim's grandmother.
The shape is the same as the one I have. The shape inside is also the same.
Have you ever looked behind the mirror? Open it.
Behind the mirror. Can it be opened?
Here, give it to me. If you press the 4 corners of the mirror attached to the lid, the pearl box and the mirror can be separated.
I have no idea at all.
You have to touch it carefully. Look at the back of the mirror.
The back of the mirror. This. Waiting for you in the White Night. The pitch-black darkness where white light cannot reach is filled with stars, and in the darkness beneath my feet, restless footprints fall in all directions. To my beloved limb. I will never be colored by the darkness, and I will stand in the middle of the white light and wait for you who will always come to me like yesterday. Poet Choi Deokgu. On the thick wooden board attached to the back of the mirror is engraved the poem of the White Knight, along with the name of the poet Choi Deokgu and the exact date at the bottom. Poet Choi Deokgu. Waiting for you. In the White Knight. As I heard from my father, the correct one is, in the White Knight, not during the White Knight.
The appraisers said that the author tried to propose to the woman he loved by waiting for her late at night in the buckwheat flower field. The White Knight in this poem means a certain place called the buckwheat field. It is said that the flowers drawn on the comb are a depiction of the buckwheat field. They said this was a rare romantic poem for its time. They have confirmed that there was no forgery or alteration made to this item. They said the historical value of this item would be very great if it was seen as an item of the poet who created the White Knight.
Thank goodness. Great-grandfather. But how did they find this?
They said it was found during an X-ray. They said there was a commotion when they found this.
They must have been very surprised.
Just imagine how surprised I was when it was revealed that White Knight Kim Dong-han was a thief.
Ah. That's right. Are you going to tell to Grandpa too?
I think so. To my parents, and also my in-laws.
Thank you, I found solid evidence, so I'll think of a way to tell them.
No, you don't have to think about it. Because that job is the job of appraisers and artifact experts. Now that they've found it, they'll report it to the academics and issue a statement. With this, they can save their face and receive donations, so they have no choice but to take action. I'll need this for press conferences and interviews, so as the great-grandson of poet Choi Deokgu, you can lend it to me for the time being.
I think so. But don't tell me that there are other similar items.
Yes, it's safer that way.
My late great-grandfather will also be very happy in heaven. He died after going through a lot of hardships, and I'm very happy that the truth will be revealed now. I have to keep it safe so that it doesn't get lost again.
But did you know? I mean chicken feet.
Yes. Suddenly.
Is it really different from the chicken feet I was thinking about?
What chicken feet are you suddenly talking about?
Your pen name. Drumstick. I wonder if it has anything to do with the reason I thought of.
How could I know what Ijin was thinking?
As soon as I heard the pen name Drumstick, I only thought of one thing. Isn't that the electric grilled chicken restaurant we went to together?
How can you still remember that little thing all this time? Ah, I'm tired. I have to work, but now I'm in trouble. I have to finish my signature and get back to work soon.
Is that right? I plan to visit Professor Kim soon.
Why? Why do you want to meet Aikendong's father?
You only raised your head when you just talked about this. I have a reasonable suspicion that Professor Kim doesn't actually know this fact.
My father once said that my great-grandfather had visited the house several times with my grandfather. So I thought Hanam-dong's grandmother might have known.
The more the story unfolds, the more I'm glad it's Choi Siyeon. No wonder the name Kim Siyeon doesn't sound right.
Oh. It's clear what she said.
She said your name changed from Kim Siyeon to Choi Siyeon? No wonder your surname doesn't sound right.
You mean, do you want to fight with me?
What is this? Why are you laughing?
Ijin has said the same thing to me before.
I said that? When?
Yes. You even said that I was unfortunate and unlucky. When everyone else left me alone. For me, who was having a hard time to the point of wanting to die, he was the only person who approached me with the same appearance as before.
From now on, I'll call you poor Choi, not Choi Siyeon.
That, you came at this hour to say something like that?
No. You've tried so hard. I just want to say that you've been fighting alone all this time, Choi Siyeon.
A very good person. A person I can't hate no matter what, even if I'm reborn.